Now we're going to see a very core concept of calc, which are the relative and absolute addresses. So imagine that we've got the whole United States, which consists in 3 states only. This is not a political statement. Do not get scared. Okay, so we've got the 3, and then we've got the total population. So what I want to do in the column C is to find out what percentage the population of each state represents as regards to the total. So the formula is quite easy. B1, for example, for New York, population of New York divided by the total population times 100. So toggle, and I've got 53%, 54. So we've learned that instead of writing down each time the same formula, we can just copy it by dragging it. And you can see, however, there's a problem here. So let's toggle back to the values. So it says that there's a problem with division with 0. Why is that? B1 divided by B4 times 100. That's great. Here we've got B2 divided by B5, and then we've got B3 divided by B6, and there's a problem here. So why do we get this problem? Well, the thing is, I'm in C1, the cell C1, the formula is in this cell, and when I say B1 divided by B4, what I'm really saying is take the cell just to the left of where I am. B1 is to the left of C1, and divided by the 1 to the left, and then 3 to the 3 down, and then times 100. So it's relative, so the position of the 2 arguments here, they are relative to the location of the formula. So when I go down here, it's the same thing. So take 1 to the left divided by 1, 1, 2, 3. And again here, of course. So B1 for New York, B2 for Colorado, and B3 for Ohio. So we see that B1, B2, B3 are the correct arguments. The problem here is with B4, B5 and B6. In both cases, we want it to be B4, because the population, the cell containing the value of the total population, does not change no matter the state. So we want B5 to be B4, but however it is by nature, if you want, automatically and dynamically changed. So what we do, we come here to B4, and we have to indicate a way, have to indicate to Calc that the information 4, so we've got B4, so we've got 2 information, B, which is a column, and 4, which is a line. Okay, so we want it here to be B4. B is not a problem, it stays the same, it doesn't matter. It is the number of the row that changes. So what I do is, if I want to block the dynamic modification of an element, I just insert a dollar sign before that. So I want to block 4, so I put a dollar just before that. If I wanted to block the B, the column, I would put the dollar before the column. So I do this, and then like this. So you see B2 divided by B4, B3 divided by B4. I can toggle, and this is a result. So the sum is actually 100. So I'm gonna say it again. So when we have B3 toggle, I am in C1, so I say take B1 means the cell to the left, and divided by the cell which is 1 to the left and 3 down. I do that, And of course, each time I'm going to have the same thing. 1 to the left, 1, 1, 2, 3. So I want to block the information for the row. So before has to be before and not B5. So I just put a $sign before the element to be blocked. So you see B1 becomes B2, B3, and B4 stays the same. In this case, I could block the B as well, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't cause any problems here. So the result is going to be the same, as you can see. So it's superfluous. So if we don't need it, well, we don't have to use it. It's better not to use it. Again, we'll see the result here. If you have understood this notion of relative and absolute addresses, that is all you need to understand how to work with Calc. And unless I have indicated it, I think I forgot to say that when you've got here B1 has no dollar. That means that it is relative to the cell containing the formula. When I have a dollar, this is an absolute address because it's not going to change no matter where we are in the spreadsheet. And when you have no dollar, for example B, it's a relative always. It means one column to the left of C. So we've got relative, and then we've got the absolute address. I hope I was quite clear because we're going to need the dollars in almost all of our exercises. So if you haven't understood, just rewatch the whole video.